And like we get there the first day, and there's kids stinking everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's like summer camp.
And I just go like this. I go, oh, this sucks. Oh, there you are, folks. Welcome to the show. That's right. It's your two favorite facially blessed individuals, and we are aiming to misbehave. We are back. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here. It's the Two Bearded Preachers. That's right. The Goats of Podcasts. I told some off-air stuff to Martin before the show, and I just missed talking to him because I feel like it's like halfway intelligent in conversations we have. We say stupid stuff and everything like that, but it's cute. Yes. It's cute and it's funny, and it's not necessarily I don't know.
There's other serious conversation that's going on besides this. I mean, like I noticed when we didn't talk for like 3 weeks, I was more stressed out.
Yeah.
Than I needed to be.
Yeah.
And I think this is like a part of well, think about it, man. We've been doing this for a long time now, more than a year now. And it's very cathartic for me just to sit down and chat with you for a while. And it's good. It's helpful. It
was so bad, Martin, that you and I hadn't been talking. Like I was talking to some other people trying to fill the void of you. And I almost strangled them all. Like I almost flipped out on some of them. I was just like, I asked and it wasn't like I asked serious. I just sometimes, I just like to know. And I just ask questions and I, sometimes expect, I don't mind a funny answer, right. But they weren't even funny answers. They were just stupid. They were just stupid answers. And I just was like, gosh, I just want to punch you. Which since then I have been back at MMA and going full steam. Made the mistake of going on a Monday night, and apparently Monday night is cardio night. Yeah. No one told me that. And thoroughly hated it. So, but anyways, I did that and been sparring again, pretty solid sparring. And honestly, Martin, I think like you mellow me out because you help me to relieve that stress, because if not, then I have to relieve that stress and tension fighting. And I might have hit a kid too hard last night. There was a point, and it wasn't me swinging hard, Martin. Let me just say this. I'm not just going savage on someone. I'm not savagely beating people down. Yeah. But this kid is like, he's just coming in on me and he's just sticking and moving and he's just like, he's throwing it. I'm smart. I'm smart when I fight. And I would just slip and I throw a jab and I slip and I throw a jab, or slip, cross, slip, hook, and so that's how I fight. I just fight very smart because I'm fat and I'm out of shape. And so I can't expel too much energy. Yeah. And this kid, he's just coming in on me. He throws a jab, he throws a cross, and he throws another jab. He throws that second jab. I slip and I follow in with a jab of myself, but he steps into it. Oh. And I catch him right in the eye. I'm wearing boxing gloves. Mind you. Yeah. But I catch him hard, right in the right eye, the left eye. I catch him hard in the left eye. Goes down.
Nice.
Goes down, hits the ground, gets back up immediately, and stands in front of me. Like, eyes blinking, and I go, "You okay, kid?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I go, "It's all right if you're not okay." He goes, No, I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Put me in, coach."
So 2 minutes. So like that's like this, like it's like a 3-minute round. The first minute I do that, and then for the next 2 minutes I go, I'm I'm probably going to take it easy on this kid. And so I stand there. And like I said, he was coming at me a lot. He was really aggressive, which I like that. Mm-hmm. He throws maybe 2 punches for the rest of the 2 minutes. He stays so far away from me. I'm all like, he literally throws a jab out and it's just like that. And I was all like, yeah, I hit this kid too hard. But it wasn't, I didn't swing hard. It's just the momentum of him coming in.
He stepped into it.
He stepped into it. When you slip a jab and you throw one of your own jabs out there, my gosh.
Just trying to disorient. That's all
it is the best feeling ever, first of all, but it hurts more because you're like, I was attacking. You're not supposed to hit me when I attack. That's basically what it's like. And so afterwards, I just go, dude, you okay? He's like, his eyes are kind of like watering and everything. Yeah. He goes, my eye kind of hurts a little bit. I said, yeah, it's gonna. And I said, and I go like this, I go, follow my finger, and I do the finger thing, and I go over to the eye where I hit, and I'd say, just follow the finger. And his whole head's moving. He's like that. Yeah. I said, no, dude, just with your eyes, And then I go like that, and he's all like, with his head again, I was like, hey, I said, Dave, you might want to give him a break. He goes, yeah, you gotta take a break. So, but then there's this other kid that I wailed on, and he just kept coming. He's like, thanks for sparring with me tonight. I said, no problem, dude. You really can take a punch, kid. And he can take a punch. He's like a little over, I think he's 20 or something like that. The kid can take a punch. And so yeah, because we haven't been talking, that kid might have a concussion. Okay.
Yeah, he needs one.
He might have a black eye, too. He might have a black eye. Which is
Chicks
really...
that.
They do dig it, but it's going to be kind of hard to explain to, like, someone's mom. Like, yeah, I was sparring a preacher and he gave me a black eye, you know? I got this black eye from a preacher, you know? I hope he doesn't have a black eye, but there's a good possibility that he does. So that's what happens when we don't talk, Martin. So.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
Let's work on it.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we talk. Let's make sure we talk next week.
Okay. All right. Deal, man. Deal. So there's that kind of streamer, and then there's a streamer that sucks at video games, but just makes you laugh. And I was like, man, I can do that.
I can do that. I'm not good at video games.
I'm horrible at video games. And so when I get going, Martin, you need to come join my stream with me. You know, you can
watch it.
You can watch it, or you can participate in it. If we have some of the same games, you can participate in it. So I can put your voice through on it. I'll be able to put your voice on it.
I don't know that any of the computers I have can play any games from this century.
Well, here's the thing. We can play Xbox games.
Oh yeah?
I'll be streaming PC and Xbox.
PC and Xbox. You can do it on the same account?
Huh?
PC and Xbox?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be through Twitch, and so I'll be doing it all pretty similar, through the same stuff and everything. And it'll be the same account, but different games. Some will be PC games,
mm-hmm.
but then there'll be some Xbox games I do too. And you can always come join me on those Xbox games, man.
Is there a particular PC game that you're interested in?
I'm interested in the Battleground game. It's called PlayerUnknown Battleground.
Okay.
Which will be coming to Xbox too this year.
Yeah. That
looks really intriguing to me. I'll be horrible at it. I'm going to suck at it. But you can do team-based ones too. You know? So you can do four guys, and you compete against all these other teams.
So you're going to get Jesse and Eli and some other guy.
No, it'll be Jesse, Jared, and probably Brad. Maybe Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesse, I'll be playing with Jesse probably the most.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this game called, I might do a little bit of League of Legends. I was thinking about that.
Okay.
Doing League of Legends. And then I'm probably going to do this game called The Hunter. And talk to Jesse about that. Came up with a bunch of ideas for games that we can play and do stuff. And I was like, dude, we could dress up like hunters and stream, And because I think that would be funny.
Are you going to do the thing with the green screen behind you so that it takes you out?
I might.
Why not?
I might. Dude, I'm going to probably get a camera that can do that. And
put your little picture in the corner?
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
Yeah, it'll be like that. I'll have a camera and everything.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Why do you want to do this?
I don't know.
It's because it's fun?
Okay, two things. I think, first of all, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And I found out that I could do it pretty reasonably. It wasn't going to cost me a whole bunch, and to do it. And I wanted to get into the PC gaming a little bit, But two, my kids, all they do is watch streamers. They watch YouTube gamers playing games, constantly. I wake up on a Saturday morning and they have been watching for 2 hours streamers on YouTube, on TV.
They don't even watch cartoons.
They don't even watch cartoons, dude.
Yeah, they just watch.
They're watching these guys play games and talking, and I'm like, well, what do you guys like about it? They're like, well, he's funny, and he makes jokes, and he plays the game. We like the game, a lot of it's Minecraft. Mm-hmm. And then he makes jokes and they make him laugh, and they're like, I'm like, do you like it when they play by themselves or with other people? They're like, oh, it's better when he plays with other people. And he's like, yeah, when Sunday plays with Craner, we love that, and I'm like, all right. And I was just like, but they just watch these guys all the time, and I'm just sitting there going, dude, man, my kids watch them all the time. I'd rather them be watching me than these guys, and so there's part of me doing that so that because I know that my kids like that kind of stuff, and I was like, dude, I'll make clean content for kids to watch and everything, and be fun and goof around, and so that's the thing. It's gonna have to be clean, so you're gonna have to watch your potty mouth when you're playing.
Well, I'll try, but I can't make any promises.
Yeah, so but and some of these guys, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever make money doing it, but do you realize that? Some of these guys that get a lot of followers and they have subscribers to their channel, monthly subscribers, $2.50 for them to, get an icon next to their name and extra stickers and extra emojis. Okay. $2.50 they pay. And some of these guys got 6,000 plus subscribers to their channel.
Really?
Yeah, dude. A month.
Play video games, huh?
A freaking month, Martin. You know how much that is?
No.
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of money. I don't have my calculator with me, but it's like...
Math has never been our thing.
It's like our salaries, Martin, in a month.
Oh, well, that would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be happy with 100 subscribers. I'd be super happy with that. I would. Just a kind of extra scratch. I'll take that, man. I'd be happy with 50 subscribers. I'll be happy with 2 subscribers, honestly.
I'll subscribe, Justin. I will subscribe to your Twitch channel.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'll ever watch it, but I will be a
You have to watch. You're going to be on it. You're going to be one of my characters that plays with me.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm only going to do it 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
And special nights when there's a release game,
Have you played Speedrunners yet?
No, I haven't.
That one's fun. It's free. It's
Xbox. I got it.
Games for Gold now.
So yeah, I got it.
Grab that. It's pretty cool. It's a fun game for you to play with your kids.
Is it?
Yeah, because you just run them off the board.
Oh,
or they run you off the board.
No,
you're just racing the people that you're playing with.
Cool. Do you, when you play games with your kids, do you do everything you can to destroy them?
Yeah.
Is there any other way to play?
I don't know why anyone would choose a different way to play. Look, kids have an automatic advantage over us because we're old, right? Experience playing games doesn't mean anything because every time you change systems, it's a whole new ball game, and they're adapting to it far quicker than we ever can. So because their little minds are able to absorb it, and
you got to take them down. You have to take them down,
right? So when they're playing Minecraft, the ones where they fight.
The mini games?
Minecraft. Yeah, the mini games, which are super fun, by the way.
They are. I might stream that a little bit, too.
I love destroying them and hitting them with the snowballs and knocking them down off the towers or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't played that one yet, but I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, super good.
I was going to ask you, because the reason why I asked that is because my kids, they want to play games with me, and I utterly destroy them every single time.
Right.
And Faye gets mad at me, and she's like, "You need to let them win." I'm like, "I ain't letting them win. What is this garbage?" No, man, they need to learn how to be winners. They don't get to be winners. They got to learn to be winners. They got to perform to be winners. They don't just get to be winners.
That's right. You got to execute. You want to win, execute.
Yeah, and so I don't let them win. Like, for example, my kids for the last 2 days have been like hardcore playing Pokemon back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
The actual card game, not like a video game.
Yeah.
The actual card Pokemon game. And Toby has been beating Jonas left and right. And so Toby
got a better deck, huh?
Yeah. So Toby starts talking trash to me. He's like, hey, I beat Jonas. And I'm ready to take on the champ. Which, it's me. I'm the champ.
Right.
Because I always win. And I said, Toby, you don't want none of this. He's like, well, let's play right now. And I played mind games.
Let's go!
I played mind games. I said, not when you're ready. When I'm ready. And I'm not ready. So I made him wait 24 hours. Because I was really tired. And so then I finally, it was, Faye was sleeping. And I go, and he's like, then I start playing mind games with him. He's like, well, are you ready to play yet, Dad? And I go, I don't even know where my deck is. I don't even know where my deck's at. Martin, I know where my deck is at. Okay. I'm playing mind games, mind you. And he says, and he keeps talking. And then, he just said, I said, I'll let you know when I'm ready to play. Okay, whatever. And then when he was least expecting it, I just go get my decks and I put them out on the table. And he goes, Dad, is that your deck? I said, yeah, it's my deck. Are you ready? He goes, yeah, let's roll. I destroy him within 2 minutes. And the entire time, I'm like, so if I attack you with this, does that mean you're dead, Toby? He goes, yeah. All right. That's another prize card. I wiped him out like within 10 minutes. I destroyed my son in Pokemon. And then after we were done, I said, you guys, you suck at this game. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Y'all suck at this game. No holds barred. I didn't care. Cause that's how you teach your kids to be competitive. You don't go letting them win. You want to teach them to be competitive. You got to teach them to win. Like,
right.
No, go for the throat. Go for the throat. And then Jonas was all like, hey, I want a shot at the champ. And I said, you want a shot at the champ?
Mm-hmm.
Pull up a chair, buddy. Let's go. Pulls up his chair. He knocks out my first Pokemon. He actually knocks one of them out.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, bad move. I then proceeded to destroy him thoroughly. I even had one of my Mewtwo's. Martin, my Mewtwo EXs, and he had all this damage on my Mewtwo, and I was like, oh, you think that's funny? Well, guess what? Damage change, and I dropped that on him, and I put all of that damage onto his Pokemon and killed him. And I was like, suck it! You guys are losers, and I'm the best! That's what I said. You guys suck at this game. I was like, I thought you guys were good. What happened to you guys?
Wonderful. That's wonderful.
Isn't that's how you're supposed to be a dad. I feel like I'm teaching them really valuable life lessons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
you get up and give Faye a really deep kiss and give her a little smack and be like, go make me some pie.
Go get me a sandwich. That's what I say. I'm out of here. I walk away and I sit in my chair. It's my leather chair that I'm sitting in now. And
as if it were a throne.
Yeah. Like Conan in the end of that one movie where he sits on that throne.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt like.
Is there no one else to challenge me? Is there no one else?
Yeah. And then we were at Bahama Breeze tonight, and Jonas is like, Dad, do you want to play this game with me? And I was like, sure, son, I would love to play this game with you. And it's like a connect the dot thing, and you got to complete the square in order to get the thing. I was like, sure, son, I would love to play this game with you. And we start playing, and I get the first square.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the second square.
Oh.
And I get the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th square.
Dominating.
And I look at him and I said, you didn't think I was going to let you win, did you? He's like, no. I said, well, I go like this. I said, you know what you need to do? What? You need to play smarter because you are making horrible mistakes, son. And then I let him have about 4 squares. because I'm a loving father that shows a little bit of mercy.
You're so kind.
Yeah. And then I just wiped him out. And I said, so, get out of here. Where's my steak? So.
Then I ate half his food.
Yeah. I said, you just forfeited your soda. You get my water and I get your kid's soda. Yeah, he wants a refill because I'm going to drain this kid's soda right now. I don't know. I think kids...
don't charge me for that.
Don't charge me. I think the kid's soda tastes better for some reason. I don't know what it is. It might be me.
It is better. The kid's soda is better.
It is.
Because there's a tiny bit of salt in the air from their tears.
Yeah.
Having lost the soda.
Or you're sucking. You get the little plastic cup with the top on it and you have and you suck it all down within 2 slurps. You just go... and it's done. You're just like, take that.
That was good. That was good soda.
I'm like, you want to play a game, Toby? He's like, no, sir. No, sir. So I thought. But Jonas is learning these types of lessons too, because when he sparred with Toby last night.
Yeah.
Because, they were the only ones in class that day because all the other kids are on vacation. He sparred with Toby, and he did Toby dirty. Oh my gosh. Jonas I'm like, dude, he's doing Toby dirty. He's just like knocking him down, kicking him. Like, literally, the kid gets knocked down and like kicking him so hard that he falls down. Toby was so exhausted. He was so tired from fighting his brother in Taekwondo and MMA. He was so tired that he came home and threw up.
Nice.
So he did.
Hey, he didn't leave anything. He didn't leave anything on that mat.
No, that's man. Good. He left it. Yeah, I was so impressive. I was like, I'm so proud of you, buddy. He's like, I got my butt kicked. I was like, yeah, it takes a real man to get his butt handed to him and get back out there. Good job. Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah. But Jonas is like, I ain't gonna let him win. And
nice. That's good too.
Yeah, proud of him too. So.
Welcome to intermission. Intermission.
But then, like, my boys, they just wanted to be in this water park this whole time. And I'm talking like 3 times a day we'd be there.
Nice.
And the first day, it's all indoors, so it's not like you can count on rain to save you from it. So I couldn't be like, well, it's raining. There's no thing. We would be there like all the time. And I remember the first day I go down there, like we're walking down and Faye's like, let's go down to the water park. And I was like, gosh, I don't know. I have anxiety issues about being at a water park or public setting, pools.
Is it all the urine?
No. I'm alright with that because I add to that. I pee in the pool all the time.
Okay.
But I just got this thing about taking my shirt off in public.
Okay.
And I'm not too comfortable with it. And so I'm walking down there. I'm like, and I'm actually down in weight. I gained 10 pounds on vacation, but I was down in weight. So when I started, I gained it a couple days, gained it all back. But I go down there and I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to take my shirt off. And I'm walking through this water park and I'm looking around and I'm like, all these guys are dads.
Yeah.
And they're all fat. I don't see any shape one anywhere. Like, I don't see anything. I just see a bunch of fat guys. And I was like, forget it. And I just took my shirt off. I was like the best looking guy there. I was like, man, I'm like, I got this all
the
moms
were
lockdown.
Taking you out, huh?
Yeah, well, I couldn't help that, but
that was going to happen anyway.
It's going to happen anyways, shirt or no shirt, whatever. But I was like, dude, this is the best. And like, you saw like the other fat dad, all the fat dads look at each other like, yeah, man, hey, what's up? We're like, yeah. It's like when you see like motorcycles, if you're riding a motorcycle and there's another motorcycle going the other way, you always do the old, like that. That's how it is with fat guys at a water park too. You see each other and you're like, man. So, yeah, I was like
lazy river.
Yeah, the only issue was everything it was all made for like little kids, and so it's not real deep. Like I'm walking through the lazy river, and it's like barely up to my groin, and I'm like, man, I gotta like get down low and everything. the wave pool, Jonas could almost walk to the very edge. So none of it was really deep. It was good. And we were there a lot. I tore my toes up a lot. Like, chlorine messes my toes up, and I get that happening. I had to put Band-Aids on my toes the entire time. They had a, what are those, like, surfing things? Kneeboarding thing? Have you seen those?
Yeah. Did you do that?
I did. I did do that.
How was it? Did it work?
Yeah, I think. We went down there, and all of us did it. Jonas went first, and he didn't do too bad, you know. No. Actually, I was the one that went first. Yeah, I was the one. They're like, Dad, you go. I said, all right, I'll go. And I get up there and I go down. I watch what everybody's going down, and I'm like doing the thing. And I was like, dude, I saw this kid do this thing where like he put his hand in the water and he flipped around to his fin. So I'm doing it for a little while, and I'm like, I'm going to try to do that. And I put my hand in and I go to turn. And it flips the thing out from underneath me, and it shoots me out the top. Like, it just, like, violently shoots me out the top. And I'm like, ah! My pants come down around my butt. My butt's hanging out. Like, a good 5 inches of my butt crack is out. And I'm like, oh, and I go to stand up, and my knee pops out of place. My freaking arthritis kicks in. And I'm like, oh! And I'm standing up, and I'm limping down the face. She's like, are you okay? I think, I don't think so. She's like, what's wrong? I said, she goes, did your knee go out? I'm like, my knee went out. And I go and I sit next to her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was like swollen and everything. And the boys go and they do it. And they, you know, Toby, poor Toby, he didn't do so well. He just kind of, and then Jonas, he did basically the same thing that I did. He just shot him out the front, out the back and everything. But that's what that was. I didn't do that again. I then proceeded to go to the hot tub. I was like, no kids allowed here.
I need to fix up this knee. Let me go get in this hot tub for a while.
Yeah, get out of here, turds. I don't want to see any kids right now. I just want to soak in this hot tub. And I did. That's what I did, man.
Did it fix up your knee?
Helped it. It went away like the next day. It got loosened back up for the next day. So I was all right. Yeah. And then there was like all these slides and everything too. You go down. It's pretty legit. I was impressed. I was super impressed. So
that sounds fun. I think my kids would love something like that.
Yeah, man. It was
good. You just go to the water park as a part of the hotel or something?
Yeah. And key is
all about it.
Book it out 6 months in advance. Try to get you can see how like the price changes and everything. But if you go during the week, super cheap. Super cheap.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what we did. But a little bit painful. It's messed up my sleeping schedule.
Yeah.
Messed up my eating schedule too. And so now I can't sleep, and I gained 10 pounds. So
nice.
Yeah, man. I was like, gosh. All you can eat crab legs?
Well, that'll do it to you.
Oh my gosh. You realize how many I ate? Like 5+ clusters of crab legs.
It's like, I ate all the crabs.
There are no crabs
left.
I ate so much, man. I left that place going, that was a bad idea. I should not have done that, but I did.
You got your money's worth just in crab.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was expensive when I left.
Yeah.
So, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah.
Did you guys get charged for drinks when we met you guys for dinner at Cheddar's? Did you get charged for iced tea? You guys got iced tea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys get charged?
I don't know.
Dude, Faye and I got charged. We got charged for
iced tea?
No, we were having water. You know?
Oh.
And we both had water, but we got charged soft drinks, and our kids got charged soft drinks as well, on top of the kids' drinks they had. I had 6 drinks on my tab.
Oh, well, thanks for the drinks.
Yeah, I was like, did we pay for the vendors' drinks? I hope they didn't pay for it, because this is going to be stupid. If we paid and they paid for it, this girl made a killing. And so I didn't realize until we got back to the hotel. I was like,
yeah, I didn't look at it, so I don't know. I just look at the final number, because I don't really.
That happened to us a bunch on this trip.
Really?
Yeah, man.
We're
like,
a bunch of times?
Yeah, we got stiffed a bunch of times. I was like, this one's wrong too. Oh, this one's wrong as well. It ticked me off. It like happened like 2-3 times.
See, that's another thing that I don't like about vacations. Where you're like, just the constantly eating out.
It's rough.
It costs a lot of money.
It does.
It makes you gain 10 pounds over the course of vacation.
I can't lose it right now.
No. It just messes up all the eating habits. You end up taking in twice as many calories as you normally do, just because that's the kind of food you get at restaurants.
Exactly.
So, I mean, even salads even salads have mega high calories in them when you buy them at a restaurant.
I'm kind of craving a salad right now, like a salad with like a Southwest spicy sauce. Like that one from Chick-fil-A.
There you go, with some corn in it.
Beans and like a little tortilla chip. Oh gosh, sounds.
How late is your Chick-fil-A open?
It's closed. It's already closed.
It's always closed.
Yeah, it's not going to be open tomorrow either, so...
You're out of luck.
Yeah. Whatever. Stop saying penis.
Didn't you ever play the penis game in high school?
What?
You never played the penis game in high school?
No,
you don't know this game?
I didn't know.
Okay.
It might have been called something different when I was in high school, but
this is how the game is played. You play this game with somebody on the other side of the classroom. And here's how it goes.
Okay.
One person says penis. And then after they say penis, it's your turn, but you have to say it and you have to say it louder. So they're like penis. And you're like penis. Then they're like penis. Then you're like penis. And then by the end, someone's standing up and just yelling penis in class, and they get kicked out. It's a wonderful game. You never played that?
I thought you were, like, when you started off by
It's not like Greek class, man. It's not like Greek class.
Where actually there were penises in Greek class. When you started saying...
Penis.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad for Chambers. He never knew. I still can't tell him. That poor guy. Probably never knew.
There's a whole nother, that college just fired a bunch of guys, man. Who knows what's going on over there? Penis.
Yeah, I don't know those yahoos we're doing. So when you said the penis game, and then you said like one person's on one side of the classroom, the other one's on the other side of the classroom, and then one person says penis, I thought you were describing like some kind of weird Red Rover game.
No.
Red Rover, send penis over. You know, it's like
you got to drop your pants around your ankles and run as fast as you can with your pants around your ankles all the way to the other side of the room. No,
I'm like, Martin, what in the world are you doing?
I did go to public school, but not that public.
Yeah, public nudity school.
Yeah, it wasn't quite that bad.
Yeah. Good to hear. Ooh.
I'm having my high school graduating class is having its 20-year reunion. 20 years.
Really?
I'm getting old, brother. I'm getting old.
Holy cow.
I am not going to the party.
Mine.
Yeah, you're like,
had mine.
whatever.
I
did that last year and I was fine.
No,
I went there and I looked better
year.
than everybody.
2 years ago?
Did 3 years ago? 4?
No, I graduated in 96.
Okay, so last year.
Yeah, last year. So I didn't go. I didn't even know they were having one. So no one told me where it was.
Do you know what they're doing for this one? They're trying to get people to go, but nobody's interested. How's that for a Gen X class reunion? It's like, I can't do it. I can't go. I'm not going because I don't want to go back to Bradenton again this summer. Forget that. And I don't want to hang out with all these people that I don't even remember and don't even know.
Yeah.
And who definitely don't know me. I got no interest in
You don't want to, like, the entire night just calling everybody, hey, you!
Hey, guy! I don't remember you.
Hey, person!
I only talked to, like, 6 dudes in high school, and none of them are here. So why would I want to show up? That's right.
Yeah, none of them are you.
Do you want to know what they're doing? They're doing a booze cruise.
Oh. So I would go and not talk to anybody.
It's like, booze cruise, huh? All right, I'm gonna come, but no one's allowed to talk to me. I'm just gonna do my thing, and the rest of you
you're
guys.
gonna be 40 soon. You can literally look at them and go, I don't want to talk to anybody. You're 38, man. You're 38. You're allowed to be grumpy. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I'm embracing my inner grumpy guy, and I'm not going.
If I did go and I didn't want to talk to anybody, they'd come up to me like, "Hey, aren't you Justin?" I'm like, "I'm not talking about get out of my face."
No,
I would do that.
William, that's me.
No. Hector. I'm like, my name is Hector, man. Get out of my face.
I'm here with my wife.
Yeah.
I have no idea what class this is.
Class of what? Shut your mouth.
Ugh. But I go through the Facebook. I got added to the Facebook group for the class reunion. And I'm looking at all these people and I'm like, dude, I don't know any of these people. I don't know any of them. And I'm asking Leia, I'm like, who's this person? Do you know this person? She's like, nah, I don't know them. And I'm scrolling down. I'm like, who's this person? You know this one? No, I don't remember them either. And I scroll down. I'm like, oh, look, here's a really cute baby. And she's like, oh, that is a cute baby. Oh, wonderful. Do you know who her mother is? No. Neither of us know.
No.
I don't know anybody. That's what I discovered. Don't know a single person. So I am the worst.
I should look and see if I have a Facebook book or a Facebook group.
Have you been eating apple pie and whiskey? What's going on over there?
No, I'm just tired. Unfortunately. So
I'm a little
emotional roller coaster. I'm a little bit.
I got a little emotion sickness going on. I can't keep it down.
All right, I'm better.
Hashtag emotion sickness. It's going around.
I like that.
That's the real deal.
I like emotion. It is a real deal, man. That's a good analogy too.
That's going in a sermon. Sickness. I don't know where
it is,
but it's going in there. I'm just going to go ahead and
get in there.
Stick it right in there because that is hilarious.
I think it's going to be in this week's. I'm going to put it in this week's. I think I haven't written my sermon yet. I start tomorrow, so it's going to be in. It's going to be in it. I'm going to figure a way to get it in there. Emotion sickness.
What is the greatest movie series of all time?
Series of all time?
Yeah, like cumulatively. What is the greatest movie series of all time? We take them all together and they're all just like, they're all there.
I mean, there's so many good ones, but it seems to me like they don't get as good the more they do. Like, if the more you do, like, for example, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, man.
After 2, I was done. After 2. I was like,
you didn't watch 3, 4, or 5?
I don't remember watching them. They were that bad. All right.
Yeah.
Dead Man's Cave, or I don't know, something about a dead guy and a
Dead
giant
Man's
octopus
chest.
Or whatever. Oh,
yeah, giant octopus. Yeah, that was there. The
horrible. I was just like, these movies stink. Like, the first one, masterpiece.
The first one's wonderful.
Yeah, masterpiece. Great one. Johnny Depp, awesome. And I guess after a while, you're just kind of like, man, they really went downhill after this. Like, they're just reaching. This is a stretch.
Hey,
not even I can get a
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is free on Games with Gold this month. So go ahead and pick that one up.
I'm about to get that one. Usually I download it, then I cut it off so I can go down and download it later because you don't have enough room on my Xbox for all that stuff. So,
see, I don't have much on my Xbox right now, but Dave just got Star Wars Battlefront today, and he'll probably be playing that for a while.
Sorry, game. Battlefront 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah, I know it. But I still haven't played Final Fantasy 15, and I've had that since Christmas. So
you better, you need to play that. I hear that's really good.
It's great. I've heard it's fantastic. So, do you have one? What your favorite movie series is, and what your least favorite is?
I don't know. I thought, for example, I thought the Matrix series 1 and 2 I liked. I like 1 and 2. I didn't like 2. I didn't like 2 as much. 3 was horrible, absolutely horrible. The ending of all that was absolutely the worst. Of course, 1 was amazing.
It's definitely questionable.
Yeah. 1 was amazing. I genuinely like 2. The reason I like 2 was that
werewolves.
No, not at all.
Those albino guys.
No. I like that big fight scene where he's fighting like 100 of the Smiths.
Yeah.
Dude.
You like that one?
I like that scene. That scene is like my favorite scene.
I like the highway scene.
Oh, that's a good one.
The highway scene is wonderful in 2.
Yeah, that.
But they had the Wachowski brothers or sisters or whatever they are these days. They were really on it in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And then the Matrix 2 and 3, they definitely lost it.
Yeah. So you have that. Star Wars, okay? That's probably going to be the greatest one of all times. But then you've got the episodes, the prelude episodes. Yeah, you got to
explain episode 1 and episode 2.
Yeah, so there, because like, what is it starts with, it starts with 3? Is that what it starts with?
It starts 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. And those were legit. I love those. Okay,
4,
and
5,
I think
6 are great.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 sucks. Horrible. Hated.
I like 3.
I didn't even like 3. I hated them all.
I like them all. Parts of 2, and 1 is just a train wreck.
Yeah, I think all 3 are a train wreck. But now this new one, the new stuff, legit.
Yeah.
You know, love it. So I don't know what to.
Rogue One, incredible.
Amazing.
It might be my favorite out of all of them.
Oh, especially since it's a standalone.
It's a standalone.
Oh,
we don't have all this Force nonsense going on.
It's just some shoot 'em up laser stuff. You know,
that's right. Lasers everywhere.
Love it. So that's a good one. I think the most creative has to be of all is essentially like the Marvel universe in general.
So you're saying the Marvel Universe in bulk.
Like, how they have taken every single one of these movies and combined them together, like how they're all intertwined, I think is absolutely brilliant. You know, I think what they have done since Iron Man, you know, I mean, that was the start of everything. Iron Man was the start. Then then you had the Captain America movies. Then you had the Avengers movies, you know, and then you had even Ant-Man. Ant-Man was fantastic. I love that movie.
Great. I love Ant-Man.
Great. And then you have then you have all the 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They're fantastic too. Mm-hmm. You know, I think they've done such a good job of intertwining everything that it's gonna I think that and that's the thing. They're all interconnected. You know, even the Thor movies are probably the weakest ones out of all of them, but they're all.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you admit it. Because Thor's the worst.
He is. He's the worst out of all of them. But even the first one, I enjoyed. I enjoyed the first one.
I didn't even bother with the second. I didn't even watch it.
Second one sucked. It totally sucked.
Okay, so I don't feel bad.
Honestly, the third one I think is going to be legit, though.
Well, I'm going to go see the third one because I want to see the Hulk because they're doing Planet Hulk essentially.
Essentially, they're doing Planet Hulk.
That's what I want to see.
Well, here's the deal. Hulk is not going to get a standalone movie. He's not going to get his own.
Well, he shouldn't get a standalone movie.
He shouldn't, but he is going to play a huge part, obviously, in Thor, and he's got a huge part in the upcoming Avengers stuff, too. The
Infinity War is definitely going to be around.
So, yeah, I think just how they have handled everything, over time, it's going to prove to be the best, all-around series of movies. The Marvel Universe movies is going to be it. It's going to be legit. I mean, they've just done such a good job, man.
All right. Well, what is the worst then? What is the worst series of movies or sequels? What is the? You're just like, why are there more of these? This is awful.
All right, I'm going to say it, and there are going to be people out there that might hate me for this.
You about to drop some Twilight on us?
Well, that's probably the number one crap. But the one
you never watched it, you don't know. It could be.
I saw one of them. I watched one.
You watched Twilight.
My wife made me watch it, and I was like, "This is crap." She started to make me watch the second one. She's like, "The second one's so much better." And I started watching. I was like, "This is just as much crap as the first one." I stopped watching within the first 15 minutes.
I don't know much about whiskey, to be honest with you. I'm not really my thing. But I'm sure that apple pie makes whiskey taste better. Because apple pie makes everything taste better.
So, makes life taste better.
That's right.
Makes life better in general.
Yeah. Maybe they're eating all the apple pie to be able to stomach all the whiskey. Who knows?